On today's episode of Every Woman, we'll be talking about everything holiday, including traditions, gift exchange, and safety, and much more. This is Every Woman.
Queens over here, and make no mistake, big things over here. Goddess in the flesh, you can tell by the smell of it. Every time I step in the room, it's an elephant. Woman.
Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. I want to start off by saying happy birthday to my son. His birthday was yesterday, and he actually turned 18.
Yay.
Okay.
Oh, my God.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
I cannot believe I actually have two grown adults.
They're
not grown yet.
On
They're not
paper,
grown
at
yet.
least.
Thank you.
Not
Thank
yet.
you. Thank you. Oh, baby. You better ask somebody. Hey. So how was everybody's weekend?
Oh, I had a super
good.
dope weekend.
You did? What did you do?
I got to host at the Toledo Funny Bone, which is super
Really?
exciting. Yeah.
That's nice.
Antoine Scott was a headliner. He's been on VH1, BT, and stuff. Like, he more popular than me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're not going to say that. We're going to say that you are popular in your own right. So we're going to say that you up there with Antoine.
Thank you.
Well, good job, Toy. Did you do anything exciting?
I went shopping with my baby boy
Oh, what you buy me?
for his birthday. His birthday is in December, so we
But you missed my question. What you buy me?
same thing I got you last time I went, but bigger. Bigger?
Bigger nothing. A bigger nothing.
I can't wait to see that. That's going. I'm gonna like that gift. Did you do anything
Huge.
exciting?
My nonprofit adopted our first family, and
That's
we supplied them with
awesome.
gifts for Christmas. So that was great.
Dope.
The first time. Yeah, I was excited about
It was
it.
your first time doing it.
Yes,
Okay.
That's so
Yeah.
cool.
Made you feel
full-fledged.
good?
It really does. It's a blessing to be a blessing, to give
It
back
is.
to somebody
It
else.
is.
So, yeah.
Especially
It's a
during this
highlight.
time
Yeah.
of year. Yeah.
We supplied clothes, some shoes, toys, fun activities for each individual child, and then for the family together.
Oh, that's dope.
That's super
Yeah.
Super dope.
Awesome.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, lovely. That's lovely.
Oh, thank you.
cool. She is lovely. I tell her that all the time.
What you do this weekend?
Ooh, what did I do this weekend? So I actually went to two parties, but they were like in the house. So one was my sister circle, our what do we call it? Our Christmas gathering.
Okay.
That was a lot of fun on Friday, and then last night we had our cousins gathering that we started having every month. So my cousin's
nice.
birthday is next weekend, and she's doing something. So we got together yesterday, and it was really fun. She really goes hard because we play left, right, center.
Oh, I love that game.
So,
I don't know.
And
Oh,
she
my
really
God.
goes hard in the paint.
Yes.
With left, you never played that?
Y'all
It's
play
like-
with dollars?
It's a dice game. Yeah, $8.
Ooh, 8.
It's a dice game, and I haven't played.
It's a dice.
Oh, it is so fun.
So make sure you pick it up. It really
Clearly.
is a fun game.
Yes.
Yeah, it
Okay.
really is. And she went hard in the paint. Her
Shooting
son
dice.
won one round. So she was like, yeah, son, we won. And we was looking at her like, that ain't your money. Get your hands off the pot. That
She
don't
speaking
belong
French?
to you. Yeah. Oui. So let's get into our peak from last week.
Oh,
And we're going to start off with talking about Brittany Griner.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Finally home.
Yes.
She
welcome
is
home.
finally home, and they exchanged her for, okay, I don't want to say this name wrong, Victor Bout, I don't
Bout.
know.
Victor.
AKA Merchant of Death is
Yeah.
what they call him.
I call him checkmate.
Yeah, well, that's a
put
good one.
American checkmate with that one. Okay.
Oh, boy.
Did y'all know that they made a movie about him back in the day that starred
No.
Nicolas Cage?
No.
You did not know
Now
that?
I'm gonna have to watch
It's
this.
called Lord of War.
Oh, wow.
I might have to try to check that
See,
out.
Merchant
Yeah, I'm
of Death, Lord of War,
know.
doesn't speak roses and daisies
It
to
does
me.
not at all.
Well,
It's not.
So
Probably not a Boy Scout.
here's the thing that here's the thing about that, because I actually thought it was a good thing, right? Because, again, I don't know who this guy is. I just thought they were exchanging him. I knew he was some type of criminal.
Right.
But no lie. But I thought that they were exchanging him to still be in jail in exchange for, Brittany coming home.
I
I was
understand what you're
later
saying.
told that
Going
no,
to be free.
that is not the case.
Yeah.
And this is not a good thing. So what do you guys think about that?
I shared Merchant of Death, Lord of War, does not bring roses and daisies for me. Nothing. What good? How long was he in jail? How long was he in jail for?
Well, he was supposed to serve a 25-year sentence. I'm not
he did
sure
like
how
10
long.
or 11 of that 25.
Okay.
I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how long he did, but apparently it's not long enough. Because so they were going to keep him for 25 and he only served 10 to 11. Now he out. Everybody's scared. I don't know. No, seriously. Like, people are like...
People acting like he is in Detroit on 7 Mile. Like, hey.
Because I was about to say,
Yeah. Like, they coming for... And, we don't know, like, what the plan is or, what Russia has in store. We don't know. But it's not a good thing at all from my understanding. So I guess we can only hope and wait and pray and see what's going to happen.
I'm realistically, if Russia wanted to do something, I'm sure that it would be more than that one man that they could, plan something with or around and stuff.
He seems to be very powerful from what I understand. Because my question was he kind of like, Bin Laden or something? And they was like, well, he's like the guy that supplies the weapons.
Bin Laden has shit on me.
To Bin Laden. So,
I mean,
Bin Laden has shit on me. Not shit on me.
Okay.
And I understand, I understand that, and I'm sure Victor has his, merits in his I'm telling y'all that's how they say it. But I mean, they locked up Al Chapo and drugs was still on the street. This is my point right here. One monkey is not going to stop or start no show for that much. So that's where I'm at with it. Plus,
true.
like now, and like Toy said, it's different if he was on the mile. I'd have grave concerns if he was on the mile.
I don't want him on Joy Road or 7 Mile.
No, we have enough stuff going on.
Yeah, exactly. We don't need him. My thing is, I feel like America would have had a complaint either way it went. Let's say that they didn't decide to go with the trade and that got out to the public eye. It would have been like, what? You let Brittany stay in jail? And anything would have been an issue, like, realistically speaking. Like, if the Marine had been set free, I'm so sorry.
Along with her?
I feel like it should have been a twofer.
Both.
It should have been a twofer. Like, it should have been him and Brittany for the Merchant of Death.
Right. One super duper baddie for a double down on
for
good
the
people.
basketball player in the Marine. Yeah.
I agree. Be like, no, we get a twofer because y'all getting a Whopper. So we at least get a twofer.
With cheese and bacon,
Yes,
okay?
yeah.
With cheese and bacon. Both of them. And extra mayo and pickle. That's how I used to like it.
And fries and onion rings. Okay. So I guess we're just going to have to wait and see.
Yeah. Hopefully we don't see.
We don't want to see. But, of course, there's more that's going to be in store for this story coming up.
It sounds like you got bars.
Right.
I mean,
More.
A+ on the ones and twos.
I was a rapper in my former life.
Right,
Oh, my goodness. I can't even. Nope, I'm lying. So, moving on So, did you guys know that there was a same-sex bill that passed this week as well called the Respect for Marriage Act?
Yes, it's been all over the news and all over my timeline because I like political stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's fun to me.
And so now, correct me if I'm wrong, but this basically recognizes all marriages regardless of the state law. Am I correct in that?
Yes, and it really came about because after the Supreme Court overturned Roe versus Wade, after they did the Dobbs, when they made the Dobbs case, or when the Dobbs case went the way they did, it kind of shook, people at their core about the Marriage Act as it was, and so that's why they got this kind of like shores it up, shims it up, make sure that this is,
it up.
shim it up. If it's wobbly, shim it, make it stiff, make it strong. But so this kind of just shims up those loopholes that were there for those people to lose their rights to be married, same sex,
Right,
and funny enough, interracial. How about that? Ain't that
Exactly.
funny?
Oh, yeah, that was the other part
that
of it.
still.
Interracial was the
crazy.
other part of it.
So basically, it's to ensure that like you can be married in one state, and it's to ensure that if you go to another state, you're still considered married.
Right. Well, because that's kind of the way. Oh, what do you say? You know when they say states' rights?
Yeah.
Yes.
There it is. That stuff. Right. So
Here's my thing. Why does there have to be a law? Because why do we care about what somebody is doing in their own house?
because that's what we do.
Because America is nosy and full of Karens.
We
They care too
spend
much.
hours and all kind of time online minding other people's business and arguing with folks about their business. That's the society we live in.
As long as you're not hurting anybody, I don't care who you marry or what you
Exactly.
marry. Marry the
I
rock,
agree.
marry the goat, marry the purse.
Okay.
I don't care.
Ooh, the goat.
Because Miss Piggy and Kermit, you
That
know.
goat
I mean, have
can't
you
say
ever
no
seen
for
some
real.
goats?
I don't.
I was about to say no.
Oh.
I thought back in the day that some people had, or it was rumored that they used to do things with animals. What do they call it? Beastology?
Bestiality, yeah.
Thank you.
That's illegal, and
mean,
I
of
don't
course
feel like
it's
any of my
illegal.
cousins
Will
did
it be
things
legal?
like that.
What'd you say?
Huh?
What did you
Will it be legal? Will that happen?
Well, we're not going to say. No,
Okay,
we
no,
don't
we're
want
not
that
gonna
to
touch
be a
it.
thing.
Alrighty
we're not
then.
gonna we're not even going to put a
Stay out the
fingertip on
barnyard.
that. We're not going to do
Move right along.
We're going to keep it moving. So, yeah, so that bill has passed. So, congratulations to those folks around the world
Yes.
who choose to marry who they wish
Yes.
and keep it moving. Okay? And we're going to move on. So, did you guys see there was a video that surfaced on Twitter about Mark Curry was racially profiled this past weekend
Man.
at a hotel. He literally was sitting in the lobby drinking coffee, and two of the hotel employees, I don't know if I can say the name of the chain, it was the Wyndham.
The Wyndham.
The Wyndham,
It's our saying.
the Wyndham Hotel chain. He was sitting in the lobby, and two employees came over and basically told him that if he did not purchase a beverage or something from the bar, or he was not a patron of the hotel, that he had to leave. And he did tell them in the video that he was a patron, and he basically was like, well, there's some other people not of, our color that were on the other side doing the same thing, so why were they bothering him?
Because he was the wrong color.
So the hotel actually did issue a statement apologizing to him. Of course, they gave him a refund on his stay and said that he was welcome there at any time, free of charge, and that they were going to view their training policies for their staff so that everybody feels welcome at their hotel.
It would seem like with everything that is going on, all of the changes in the laws and everything that's taking place right now, you would already have something implemented for this.
Yeah. Don't be racist.
Don't be an asshole.
Right.
I'm completely over these apologies.
Thank
I
you.
am, because these
So
these
am I.
apologies for these type of incidents are as meaningless to me as thoughts and prayers for these school shootings. Do something. Do something. You have. I'm sure you have policies in place to make sure that to remind your employees not to cuss people out when they get on their nerves and stuff.
Soft skills.
Wherever you send in that when you sit them down in that training, train them to tone down their racism or get rid of it or test them. I don't know. You know.
I watched the live as it was happening, and the person it was a guy who was standing there telling him that he had to patronize or get out, and then it was another guy. He had backup standing behind him.
He did.
So Mark Curry goes up to the front desk and explains what happened. He ends up going to his room. Why that man follow him to his room?
Oh my God.
And then so Mark Curry sitting inside his room talking. He's like, like, oh, you know what? I don't even think I want to stay here. Me and my homegirl watching it like, get out the room. You need to go to another hotel. This is like a bad situation to get out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he ended up, you know, I think he did. We wasn't able to watch it anymore, but I do believe he ended up leaving. I hope he ended up leaving, but it's good to hear they're going to give him his money back, but I wouldn't even patronize that place anymore.
Follow him to his room.
Yeah, I heard that the lady at the front desk was also rude to him from what I was reading.
She wasn't, well, from what I seen, she wasn't rude, but she didn't care what was going on. And she's like, oh, really, that happened? And, you know, it's like she didn't really say like, oh, my God, that shouldn't be happening. She didn't respond properly, to be honest. There was no empathy there at all.
So now they're saying they're sorry. And I'm saying that's the problem and not the kid.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wasn't it a thing back in the day where companies, when you hire somebody, you train them on multiple levels?
Yes.
Yeah.
I used to train
They
people on
probably
that.
feel like
Not
they
just
are.
for the title that you're holding.
Yeah.
Like,
He didn't even have a title to be approaching Mark Curry in the first place.
I think he was.
He was supposed to be back there engineering or sweeping up something.
Oh, wow.
Okay?
have several seats. Stay in your lane.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mind your business.
He was auditioning for a new job.
You didn't get the role.
Right.
Top flight security of the world, Craig. My thing is this: if we're going to train across the board, let's just train, and like you said, Thea, if we're going to hold ourselves accountable, if we are talking bad to the staff or whatever, why not you doing the same thing to your staff? So those people basically should have been fired on the spot. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, because you're going to put out the patron if they're being mean to the staff. You just basically going to tell them, oh, you can't stay here. We don't have no more rooms or whatever to get them out of your establishment. So I think the same thing should apply.
And more so than that, now Wyndham has this black eye because when I go to book a trip or something, I'm going to be reluctant to go into one of their hotels or something because, just like I wasn't messing with Starbucks after that incident. It's bad.
You can't treat Kane or Mr. Cooper like that at all. That's just not right.
I mean, the crazy part is we're still dealing with it.
Right.
It's sad that we are still dealing with it in 2022, going into
about to be 23.
But it's probably never going to go away.
No, because I'm going to still be black in 23.
You sure are. Sure. We are.
And beautiful.
Amen. Amen. So we are going to go into our celebrity gossip with Toy. What you got, Toy?
Yes, I got some juiciness. So listen, Miss Laurie Harvey, y'all.
Oh, Lord.
Miss Laurie.
Oh, Lord.
She got guys, these suitors, anybody who wants to date her, you have to sign an NDA in order to date Miss Laurie. And it's a high penalty if you release any type of footage like videos, text messages, chats, screenshots, anything pertinent to that relationship or speak publicly, there's a $1 million fine.
Ouch.
Down, Laurie.
I agree. I should have had those in place years
Right. You
ago.
wasn't going to get no money. Not like that. No, well,
She said, "Excuse you."
And then you gonna touch
No,
me?
listen, I wasn't saying that you wasn't worth it. That's not what I'm saying. You wasn't gonna get that million, though.
Check, please. This one is fine. Where the damn pink slip at?
You can't find me, baby.
We're going to send her
You
to
can't
training.
find me.
We apologize and we're going to retrain
I'm
her.
Eddie Kane.
Yeah, please retrain her. Thank you. She goes to upper management.
I'm Eddie Kane. You can't find me.
So reportedly, Drake, he also got the same type of NDA
Really?
as well. Yes, and I can see Drake definitely having something like that. Like, I ain't even gonna lie. Like, if I was the top celebrity, oh yeah, it's a lot of more celebrities than y'all think that actually have NDAs even to party with them. Okay, so protect yourself and your wealth.
I got an NDA.
Okay.
What's your NDA, Thea?
No, I'm just saying I got an NDA.
What is
Because I get to talking, there's going to be a whole lot of stuff.
Oh.
People's secrets is an NDA. When you know dirt on the other person, that's an NDA.
Oh.
Well, somebody who probably, speaking of NDAs and things given, who probably should be more quiet than vocal is Kanye. Okay, Ye is back in the news again, and he actually,
I'm tired of him.
Ye actually won an award this time. So he,
just about to ask.
it's not a music award, most definitely, but he got the Anti-Semist of the Year award. It was provided by a Watchdog group, and they're called, the Watchdog group is called Stop Anti-Semist. Yes, he got 10,000 votes for being voted as the most problematic person in 2022. Seriouser than the you know what.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's a thing.
That is a thing. I don't think he's the most problematic person, seeing how Bout is out about these streets. Okay, so you need a revote.
Where did this award come from?
This came from Stop. It's a watchdog group called Stop Anti-Semitism, and they voted him. He got 10,000 votes for it too. Yeah.
I just want him to send me a check for a couple million, since he's doing a bunch of wild random stuff anyway. Send me a couple of $1 million, Kanye. Just put it in. I mean, you know, right here. I'm just saying, since you're doing everything else.
I think the reason he got that award because they said he used his public celebrity platform to invoke and encourage white supremacists and the black Jews to have a problem with I'm going to just say the other Jews. Like, that's from, according to Laurie Rez. I found that on TMZ. So, and she's actually the executive director of TMZ, but that's what her statement was in regards to Kanye's horrific anti-Semitic acts. That's her words.
I just really cannot believe this is the thing. Like,
yeah, they say he's causing Jews harm.
Well, that part I can definitely believe, but the whole, like, you're just feeding into the whole. That's stupid.
You feel like they started the pot with that award.
I kind of feel like that a little, like they started the pot, like it was dying down, and then y'all gonna give him an award at the end of the year, like that. Way to light that flame back up.
And then it's Kanye. Of course, he's like, yay won again.
Right.
Y'all just gonna keep feeding him and keep feeding him and keep feeding him, huh?
That's the plant that's growing on Little Shop of Horrors. Oh, keep feeding
Audrey too.
Seymour. No, Seymour was the dude that was feeding him. Oh yeah, Audrey too was it?
Audrey too was the name of it. Yeah, that was the name of the
Seymour.
Stop feeding him, please, because we need to get him somewhere to get some help. And if y'all keep feeding him, he ain't gonna go get the help. So let's stop. Can we please? This is my plea.
Like they say,
so I take it
America.
I take it you're not voting for him.
That wasn't one of the 10,000. That wasn't me. I'm gonna tell you right now, that was not me. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Yeah. Did y'all hear my plea? Okay. All right. And on that note, when we come back, we're going to talk about everything holiday related. So we're gonna pay some bills. We'll be right back.
This is what happens when you have somebody mount your TV and they don't check the wall for things like wires and pipes. Call us and save yourself a headache.
Welcome back.
Hey.
Sorry. Today we are talking about holiday stuff, right?
All right.
Right?
Okay.
So, how do you ladies prepare for the holidays? Okay, so let me just start, because right now I'm not prepared. I'm going to just tell you that right now. Ain't shopped for nothing. No food, no gifts, nothing. And I don't think I am. So, how do you prepare? Because I'm going to tell you something. It ain't happening this year.
Lots of logs for the fireplace.
Okay.
Onesies are a must.
Okay.
And I don't do the whole gift giving thing. I'm sorry if anybody thought that they was going to get something from my ex. It ain't happening. I don't do gift giving. I'm sorry. It's just not my thing. I feel like I can give you gifts all throughout the year. What makes one day or this season any better than any other day out of the year that I can give you something?
Amen.
So, yeah.
I prepare by asking my family whose house we coming over to eat at.
Whose house is it this year?
I don't know just yet. They ain't told me, but it's gonna be one of the tree, and it ain't gonna be mine. Okay.
Okay.
It ain't gonna be mine, but I'm gonna be prepared to go over there. And
Are you gonna have to take a dish?
Yeah, usually whenever my family do anything for the holiday, any holiday, is potluck style.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, peach
That's
cobbler
good.
it is.
Peach cobbler. It's gonna be medicated. It's regular.
No, it's gonna be regular. No
Regular.
Christmas trees in the peach cobbler this year.
All right. Thea?
I just look forward to, people having the time off from work and everybody being able to be together. That's the most fun part to me. It's like, it's this, all the children are off of school and a lot of the parents don't have to work and stuff. And so it's like one of them special times that you just get to be around everybody. Because in case nobody knew, as an adult, scheduling is a nightmare. I mean, just trying to get a time when everybody can get together.
Yeah.
It is wow.
It is a lot. It is a lot.
Yeah.
Does anybody have their tree up? Like, did you put your tree up yet?
I don't have one of those in my house either.
And you're not putting one up?
And I am not. I gifted my tree that I've had at my house. I've had a tree up in about 2 years. Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. So I gifted mine to somebody else and gave them all of the ornaments and everything that goes with the tree.
Okay. Yeah, we weren't going to have one, but my son put it up.
Oh, that's
so
funny.
we have a tree.
I think the only reason we don't have a tree this year is because the entire house had plans to go to Florida, and I at the last minute was like, oh, I'm not gonna go. But I didn't put the tree up now because if it goes up now, it's not gonna come down to February. I've done that before, and then like people was like, well, y'all saw people like do themed trees before, like put hearts and stuff like that. And then one of my friends was like, well, you could just put pictures of your family members on a tree. I am not okay with black people hanging from a tree in my house. So there's that.
Well, there it is.
There it is.
So I'm gonna say I agree with you.
Yeah,
I'm good
we're
on
not
that.
doing that.
I agree with you.
All right. We not the Thea.
Yeah. I'm a bean pie baby.
Oh.
Yeah, so see y'all in February for Savior's Day.
All right. So now I'm not one. I don't work at a regular 9 to 5. So Christmas parties, like work Christmas parties, potluck and stuff like that is not a thing for me.
Fun.
But in the past, I have had some of those where we had Christmas parties at work and potlucks. Now here's the thing with,
They used to be fun.
the pot. They did used to be fun.
agree. That's
like
However, and I'm gonna stress that word. However, you can't eat everybody's potluck, right?
Brenda, what you call it? Potluck.
Yeah, I would be walking through the line looking at.
That's why I want.
Now what is that?
That's cat hair.
I'm not gonna participate. I'm just not gonna participate because I can't trust it. You're cleaning macaroni noodles in your bathtub and stuff. Yes, I've seen that on here social media. Somebody's cleaning noodles in their bathtub.
You know, there's people out there that's cleaning their greens with soap and stuff. So it's like, so people don't even know how to properly clean their vegetables. Like,
Well, there is a vegetable type of wash.
not Dawn.
Was it actual Dawn?
No, I'm saying people do that though.
Oh no, we're not doing that. There's a vegetable like soap that you can use that does get sudsy, but it's not
I use apple cider vinegar and sea salt
to clean your greens.
clean all vegetables. You gotta wash it more though. But
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I agree with the apple cider vinegar. I thought you're supposed to put baking soda in it too to give it the fizz and stuff like that.
yeah, you can add baking soda too. Yeah.
Okay.
But like most time, like I just use apple cider vinegar, sea salt, scrub it and wash it real good. Cause I got the little vegetable scrub brushes and stuff. I don't cook greens often, but that's for my like other vegetables and stuff like that. Just clean it up real good.
So now, like with Thanksgiving, we know we got to have the turkey and all that kind of stuff. Is there something in particular that you have to have, for Christmas?
For Christmas, as far as just food?
Yeah.
It's a lot of stuff I ain't eating now since I'm vegan. So it's like, okay, give me the meatless greens, I guess. But, I had some vegan mac and cheese, so I could still get that. Like, mac and cheese.
Did you make it? Or
my cousin actually made it. The whole house is vegan now, so yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I would like just a changeover. Why eat the same thing from Thanksgiving to Christmas? A good way of something to do. Why don't y'all pick food from different ethnicities and cultures and stuff like that and make Christmas fun that way?
Yeah, that could be a new tradition for people.
That's a thing.
Yeah.
I'm a snacker. I look forward to people having like them little, little candy canes on their desk, and little
You walking by
chocolates on
picking
it.
up the candy.
Exactly. Let me reappropriate your candy while I'm over here asking, did you
We're
send
going
that
to shift
back?
this jar a little
Yeah,
bit.
that's
So
right.
when you come back, it's going to be a couple of them
Right,
missing.
cookies. I like cookies.
That Thea
I like
was
cookies.
here.
Cake.
I like cookies.
Cookies
I
are
love
good.
cookies.
Yes, I like cookies too.
I like those people that's at a job that like to always bring in stuff. You know, like that. I mean,
That
that
used
know
to
how
be
to
me.
cook, and they're
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
I made my special Christmas cookies, and I'm like, oh, did you? Pass them over here.
I was the person at work that always decorated the area. Like I
Oh,
used to
you
work in a
did?
call center, so I'm the one who put the little mini Christmas tree up and put the gift wrapping on the cubicle and stuff like that.
Yeah, the
like,
official, unofficial person in charge of holiday. Except when y'all buy a gift for somebody I do not mess with and tell me I owe you $30. No, I do not. I don't like to have fun. I owe you nothing.
So let's go into the traditions because we kind of started on the traditions. What are some of your traditions? When do you, well, I know Thea, you don't kind of do this, but like, do you guys open gifts on Christmas Eve or do you open them on Christmas Day or what do you do? Like for us, we'll celebrate. We just started, let me back up. We just started maybe 2 years ago doing the whole pajama thing. So we'll get the matching PJs and
I think
everything.
that's so cute.
And then we'll sit around and Christmas Eve we'll make a dinner, so something everybody agrees on. I think last year we made homemade pho. And
What?
I couldn't help it. I'm childish.
It is homemade.
I'm sorry.
It is homemade.
I cannot with you today. Yeah, we did that, and then we sat around, played some games, and then we might have opened one gift because even though I got grown people in my house, they still kind of is on that thing. Well, we want to open the gifts in the morning, blah blah blah. So we wait till the next day and open gifts, and then we have brunch on Christmas Day.
Okay,
And
that's nice.
that's pretty much our day.
I mean, we may not have a tree and stuff up, but we, like I said, we just envelop in the fact that everybody is right here. Nobody got to get up and go to work or nothing.
Yeah.
We have a Christmas brunch or breakfast, usually breakfast, because I'm up pretty early. I can't, me and the birds, we just chill like that. And used to be a lot of mimosas around.
The
It's
mimosas.
breakfast without a good
You gotta have the
mimosa.
mimosas.
My family mainly gets together on Christmas Eve. Like, you know how we link up on Thanksgiving? So everybody, we go over to that one family member's house, potluck style, and we usually do a Secret Santa. And, everybody have a gift to open up that way. Now, when I was a kid, my mom used to let us open up one gift at home on Christmas Eve when we got back. And then we'd open up the rest of our toys and stuff like that in the morning time. I would have to say, since being a single adult in my family is really born on Christmas Day. Because on Christmas Day, everybody's with their immediate family.
Yeah.
And so I'm just sitting there trolling on the internet, Kanye style. So no, they're not Kanye style. But, I'll find something to do. But it's like I really normally have nothing at all to do on Christmas Day.
You can come over to my house for mimosas and dice.
I like that. And I shoot dice real good, too.
Mimosas and dice. Is that a new tradition? Y'all
You
started
got
something
to
new?
start. Maybe
I'm
we
going to
should
drink
go
that
join.
mimosa with my pinky up and...
Well, I think my tradition was like when I was younger, it's pretty much the same. You open a gift and everything like that the night before. You open up everything Christmas morning. But I know I have an associate on Facebook where she has wrapped all of the presents for her children. They were all under the tree. She said she woke up this morning and everything was open. The paper was everywhere. She said she took everything back from them, put it under the tree, and you can look at it and you cannot touch it.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Wow. Really?
Yes. She said she was hot.
So they wrapped it. She wrapped it, and then the kids was like, "Oh, this is ours." So
Yes, we gonna go ahead and
open
we
it,
gonna open this.
They lucky she ain't
Yes.
taking back, because my mama being the mama she
Would
is
have.
would have refunded
Okay.
it all, okay?
I'm taking this back to the store.
That's right.
Oh, y'all want to know something funny my mama used to do? Because, we did grow up on Section 8, and I had a lot of times where I had, I'm going to get you that in January when it go on sale. Did y'all used to get that?
I got some of that. I had got me some of that.
Go get that after Christmas.
See, we do Savings for Day in February where you already got your tax money, so our children be completely pleased.
Good. Yeah, we did. I'm not going to say we were blessed, but we were blessed, right? So we didn't have those things, but we did used to sneak downstairs on Christmas Eve because, you eager as a child. You want to see what you're getting. So we would sneak down the stairs and peek around the corner and you hear, get your butt back upstairs and get in the bed, or, stuff like that. So we were never those children that would sleep in. We was up.
Like as a little
3
child,
o'clock in the morning. Yes.
As a little child anticipating something. I mean, seriously, when I know we going out of town the next day as a little child or the Cedar Point or whatever, I couldn't sleep then. I couldn't imagine. You got a bunch of toys. I know it's a bunch of toys down there.
Yeah.
Please, y'all.
My children weren't like that.
Y'all gonna have to hurt.
I
Ain't gonna be no sleeping.
I had to wake my children up.
Are you serious?
I am so serious. I had to wake them up.
Man.
I was more excited than they was. They did not want to get up. I had to wake them up and then drag them out the bed to go downstairs.
Oh, that's
like,
hilarious.
Santa forgot about us. What's y'all thoughts about that, speaking of Santa? Like, with kids and Santa. You let them believe it?
Fairy tales and
or you let
imagination
them-
is cool.
It is.
Leave them be.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
don't have a...
they can play with it.
Yeah.
I had cousins that lived in Herman Gardens, and I just couldn't believe that they believed that a white dude was coming to their hood.
Like, you ain't got no chimney.
Like, it wasn't even the chimney, it was the...
It's just the fact that...
You ain't coming over here?
Yeah.
Did y'all ever see?
And that was like, that's how you know Santa Claus is black.
Because he ain't got to come down the chimney over here. He coming to the front door.
Santa
My
Claus
dad-
get pulled by 8 pit bulls over there.
See, my dad was Muslim and my mom, she was Baptist. So,
Okay.
but they decided to let us choose what we wanted by my mom as far as religion. But my mom still was, my baby's going to celebrate Christmas. So we knew, I never recall a moment where I believed in Santa Claus, like, ever. And then my brother, he ruined it. He was actually the kid that ruined it for other kids. He's like, Santa Claus is not real. Your mommy and daddy get a job and they buy the toys.
As a parent, to be ready to whoop them kids, but they be telling the truth.
He ruined it for a lot of kids.
Wow. Wow. We're going to keep it moving on from traditions, and we're going to talk a little bit about safety, right?
Yeah.
Because this time of year is really, 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 you got to be careful.
I think right in October, as soon as October hit, it starts to go careening down. They be
down.
already plotting.
They plot anyway.
It's
Let's
true.
start there. They don't
Facts.
plot anyway, but you got to kind of have to have an eye. Your head got to be on swivel at all times during this time of year because they coming, right? No matter where you at, where you are. Y'all at the bar, the people, they lurking. Right?
Absolutely.
Right.
You got to watch your drink. Well, you got to do that anyway, but you got to
Yes.
watch your drink, make sure nobody putting nothing in it and all that kind of stuff. And, I don't even know because I ain't going to say I stopped going out. I don't go out as much.
Yeah.
Right? So when I do go out, I'm out with friends. So we have that buddy system. When you get to your car, let me know you made it home and all that stuff. So those are some things like starting there. With the bars and stuff like that, how do you guys navigate that?
I usually have, like, I'm not the party girl that I used to be, but it's like I never walked to the car by myself. It was either a friend or somebody, or if I felt a certain type of way, that's what security is for. Hey, can you watch me to my car? Can you,
You're absolutely right.
Yeah, it's okay to ask them, and a lot of them will, like, oh yeah, walk you to your car, like, so.
Or get valet so that you don't have to, go, bring the car to me. I don't want to go out there into the dark to the car. Bring the car to this well-lighted spot right here. In front of me.
And I'm not the one to take a drink. If I didn't see a bartender making it goes from the bartender hand to my hand, I don't take that drink.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but no.
So even if you sitting at a table in the bar, the waitress, she bringing you the drink, I mean...
If the
that's
waitress,
a little different, right?
Yeah, the bartender, the waitress, basically the bar or wait staff, like they have to give me the drink in order for me to accept it.
Don't let Ricky that you just met come on. I bought you a martini.
Yeah, like you take that dirty martini and put it with a good Lord split. Okay.
Now, if the barmaid brings you over a drink and say, "Well, somebody sends you over this drink, that's okay too.
Yes, that's fine.
Okay.
And I'm like, who sent it? Is he cute?
Oh, you ready? You ready? I'm ready.
She ready.
I
think it should be talking about implementing rules and regulations and stuff like that. Bars, the people who make the drinks, the bar maid or whoever it is, should have signals and everything like that for people. If they observe somebody doing something suspicious around your drink or something like that, they should let you know.
I do a call out.
Whoa, wait a minute.
They call your attention.
Wait a minute. You ain't lying. That definitely caught our attention. Wait, what?
You got to do a call or something. You can't be subtle because it's quick. Drinks happen quick.
I couldn't imagine being in that position, but I know for a fact that I would say flat out. I would just, even if I had to stand up and yell about, hey, girl, don't drink that. I'm serious. I would have to say something because I would never get over if I found out something happened to them.
When it comes to that, because I may walk up to her and rub her on her back like, hey girl, how you doing?
No, they might.
He put something in
your
girl, you hating on me.
Defensive.
No.
What you said?
You hating on me. You just mad he bought me a drink instead of you. No, you see that floating at the top?
Well, then in that case, I'm going to knock your glass over.
Now
you might have to fight.
Trying to save you from yourself.
Not a drink.
True that. But some people go to clubs for that.
They might, but I'm trying to save your life.
Yeah, you gotta be careful everywhere you go, either in the club, the store. I had a weird situation. It was after Christmas though. This was 2018. I went to the dollar store, and have y'all ever noticed somebody fake shopping? I picked up on that because I worked in retail before. He was definitely fake shopping, and he came up. He's like, "You're very beautiful." He had the Modern Warfare voice. He did. I play Call of Duty, and he sound but he, I'm saying, oh, thank you. But then it's I noticed he wasn't really shopping. He was watching me throughout the store. So he looking at me, and I'm looking at him. I did a fake checkout on him, and I acted like I was going to check out, and and all of a sudden he's going to check out now, okay? And I was like, I'm gonna go to this door, and I'm gonna do a quick turnaround, I forgot something. I had this plan in my head, and he's leaving out, and I was like, oh, forgot the bleach, and went back and fake bought bleach. And I watched that man stay in that parking lot for 30 minutes.
Wow.
And I was smaller back. This is 2018. I was smaller, so I was kidnappable.
Wow.
So, you have to be leery of it. Yes, I said kidnappable.
Oh, Lord, wait, what?
You have to be careful out here. People... It's not just Christmas time, because that was in January when that happened.
Yeah.
But it's you just always have to be alert. And then around this time, people are hungry out here, and they either gonna take you or your items.
Well, I guess you could put that on a list of precautionary measures when you're out. Make sure your head is on a swivel.
Yes.
Speaking
look out for somebody else with their drink.
Speaking of that, we do have some tips, some safety tips that people can look into or watch out for when this holiday season. So make sure that when you are your car with the unlocking of your car, make sure that when you go to unlock it, you're only unlocking your door. And I didn't even know that was a thing, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that online.
Setting on the car.
So I think if you hit it once,
it'll just on your door, right?
And then
multiple
you hit it
times
again.
it'll unlock all of them.
Gotcha.
Okay. Yeah.
But my brain had to catch up. Okay, we got that. Now, everybody should know this, and you shouldn't do this at any time of the year, but don't leave anything in your vehicle. And I'm real bad about that, because in the industry that I'm in, I'm usually tired after an event, so my car is usually full of stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm, it might take me a day or two to empty it, but I've been trying to do better with that and not leaving stuff in my car, because my stuff is valuable, and I can't afford for nobody to steal nothing out of my vehicle.
I hear you. Not to mention the window that you'd have to replace too.
We're not doing none of that. You want to make sure that you park close when you're out shopping, at a mall or anywhere. Park close to the door so that you can get to your car quick, fast, and in a hurry.
See, this is why them handicap spots be tempting, because I'm a black woman in these streets by myself. That's the handicap.
Right.
I won't take the last spot, but I may take one of them. Just
Yeah. So I kind of confiscated my mama's handicap.
No, why are you telling these people?
I'm sorry.
Okay. Why are you telling these people?
Well, she getting ready to have knee surgery. She's not going to be able to drive anyway. I'm going to have to drive her. So
there's the story.
It's in my car, right?
My alibi.
So, yeah, I have an excuse right now to be able to park in handicap because I'm going to have, I got the handicapped person with me. Mm-hmm. So here's another one. And this is another one that you should do all year round. Do not go to gas stations at night.
Absolutely.
Okay?
Period.
At night, at all, point blank, period. Do not go to the gas station at night.
Which is like 4:30 p.m. now. But still,
at this point.
But still, no, really though, I don't. And to be honest with you, I know it's kind of a fortunate position. Well, really, it is what it is. I don't go out if it's dark. I'm not going nowhere. I'll DoorDash it.
Yeah.
I'll get some kind of delivery or something. But I don't go out the house after dark. And if for some miracle I need to be outside after dark, I'm taking Bubba, which is my pit bull, and Bubba gonna be in the car.
That's the surprise leaving the car, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Bubba gonna be in the car.
I see though, but I do see that happening a lot. That I'll go to the mall and I'll see people have their dogs in the car.
Yeah.
You're scared of Jesus out of me because I'd be like, oh Lord, the dog gonna get me. But I do see that, so that is a thing. So. Do that. Like you said, be attentive at all times. So have your head on swivel. Mm-hmm. Watch behind you. Do all of that. Be a bum. What does that mean? Okay.
You got some change.
That means don't wear your designers to the mall. Don't be having on your fur coats and your all your chains and your Louis and your Gucci. Don't do all that. Put on some regular jogging pants, some jeans, something that you can run in, some boots or something that, comfortable.
Because I was at the mall this weekend, and I'm telling you, I was seeing I was like, yowza, I hope you got valet. Because they was, dressed up, and the one lady had, forget carrots, she had a whole vegetable stand on her hand. Yo.
You leave that at home.
Yeah.
Because people watching, right? So
I was like, yowza. But, I don't know. I guess she felt safe.
Well, you
she
got
probably had the
people out
blicky on her.
here, who are what we call, dare I say it, label whore. Unfortunately. So, all they have in their wardrobe is designer. You just kind of got to tone it down when you're out here shopping because you don't want to be a target for somebody to think that you got a wad or something in your pocket and, they come
I don't know why they would think that because they just spent the wad on the outfit.
Exactly. And I never carried cash. I wouldn't even carry cash.
Yeah, I've never been a fan of carrying cash either.
But,
What?
The swiping, with the cards and everything. You just don't necessarily have to have cash.
They still get you.
True, they do have those.
They got the sleeves where you can put your credit card in as a protector.
Yeah.
Because they have those. Is it a magnetic or some type of thing that you can hold up to somebody's and pull all the information
allow the card
off?
reader to work.
Yeah.
Now I heard a good hack if you don't have a sleeve protector for your credit cards, and even like when you get your state license and everything, that sleeve they put it in, that's a protector. But you can even put like a piece of foil in your wallet. I learned that from one of my friends. I was like, why do you have foil in your wallet? She says it's a protector because it still helps protect against the scan. So if you can't get a sleeve, just put the foil in your wallet too.
Okay, I
Never
like that.
heard of that, but I like that too.
Yeah.
Get you some pepper spray, okay? Because people who carry, you can't carry in public places and things like that, but have the pepper spray in your pocket and available in your strong hand. So that would be if you're a left-handed person, it would be in your left hand. If you're a right-handed person, it would be in your right hand.
That's how you go spray
Pepper spray's basic.
And be on alert. So if somebody coming for you, you ready.
Right. Don't be like, hold up. Find my pepper spray. You about to wait a minute.
You about to get it.
Don't be digging. Don't carry the big purse. Like I stopped doing that when I go to the mall if I'm going shopping to do that. I stopped.
With the big
Now I do
purse.
carry a big purse all the time. Don't get me wrong. However, when I'm going into a store, I will just take my wallet and then my purse is hidden the big purse is hidden in the car, so you'll never know it's in there anyway. But and my wallet is in my pocket, in my phone. So and then now I'm a pepper spray because I'm gonna get that too. Right. So when you come home from shopping, you want to make sure you take your gifts in the back door. If you don't have a back door, on the side door. Make sure your car is kind of blocking or open the door so nobody sees what you're doing coming in and out of the house.
There's definitely a joke going on right
I'm
now.
sorry. It's the back door thing. It's got to be the
I know it's the back door because they're retarded.
Yeah. Okay.
We work with retarded people. In case y'all didn't know. This whole behind the scenes thing is hilarious. Okay.
They're filming it too.
Oh my God.
Very
There's a lot of pun in
There's a whole lot of
Boy.
stuff going on behind the scenes.
They're rolling too.
So with your big ticket items like your TVs and stuff like that, you want to destroy the box inside of the house before you take it out and throw it away in the dumpster. And if not, you can actually take it out.
They said you said destroy the box. I'm sorry.
See what I'm saying? They've gotten to the
Remember, Christmas tips. Back door.
and destroy the box.
Destroy the box.
Woo! Sound like a Merry Christmas.
There you go.
Ho,
Merry
ho,
Christmas, everybody. Yes.
That's the ho 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 for that Merry Christmas. You
But if you don't destroy, dare I say it again?
Don't destroy the box.
If you don't destroy the box,
Don't never come over here no more.
Destroy
not
it somewhere
welcome.
else.
Actually, you can take it out of the box in the store and then let them dispose of it, and then you can just have the item in your car.
Oh, like they'll bring the TV to the car for you.
Yeah,
and then
out of the box, so you don't have to worry about having it outside. And then here's one that I'm not a gun advocate. However, I'm getting there, right? If you have a gun, also have a sandbag. So if somebody breaks in, you can shoot into the sandbag. That hopefully it scares them. If they keep coming, you better go for what you know. I mean that.
I don't think Kitty gonna take kindly to nobody. Bubba's not gonna. If
Well, we
you
know
can't
Bubba.
come
I
to
ain't
the car,
coming
you
to
can't.
your house.
Definitely can't come in the house.
Bubba got to go in the cage.
I think he got a room.
I think this is a good time of year to have your resting bitch face on when you walk into the car. You know, I know it's holiday and it's Christmas cheer, but sometimes, like, maybe you don't, at certain points, don't want to look as inviting. Like,
As
you know what I'm
approachable.
saying? Yeah.
I'll layer up and make sure, like, I cover my head. I can see, from underneath my hood and everything, but you can't directly see into my face.
Yeah.
So it's definitely
Because
something that I do.
I think it provides a certain level of vulnerability for women. Like, if I'm out shopping at night, in the store, I'm naturally a bubbly person, but that walk to the car, like, I'm just, like, all the smiles is out the window because I don't want to give a stranger the opportunity to, and we know what type of times that we're living in, to come up to me like, hey, how you doing? Give me all your shit. They're like, so, no.
Yeah, we don't want to do that. One other thing is don't leave your house dark. So have your lights on a timer so they come on at a certain time. I know we used to do that a long time ago. Like when I was growing up, my parents did that. I genuinely don't have a timer right now, so I probably need to get another one.
We didn't have a timer. I'm like, I got to get home and turn my lights on. Like, that's what
That
her,
was your mom?
yeah.
We did have a timer, during this time of year. Because my parents, they worked and then, we was in school, so they wanted to make sure that the lights were on. So
and they got nice stuff, too. You can operate it from your phone even now.
You do everything from your phone now.
Yeah, everything.
Everything.
Between Alexa and Ring and Siri, I'm sure.
Somebody better be watching this house.
Yeah.
Right.
They even have those door locks now where you can get like you can get it attached to your ring.
Yeah. It's called
And it can lock and unlock your doors. And if you have those lights in there that'll work with your ring or alarm system, it'll turn things off and on. And it's really, I guess this technology is good. It kind of freaks me out though, a little bit. Like,
yeah, because if everything goes haywire and it's connected to your phone, you don't have any control.
what if I lose my phone?
That too.
And some stranger just turning my lights off and on.
Right.
That's like riding by people's house with your Roku remote, turning off everybody's TV.
That's hilarious. See there. And there's my activity for Friday.
There you go. Fun stuff.
All right, and so one other thing is you want to make sure that you cut your Christmas lights.
Yeah.
Don't cut Christmas off. Now, let's not do that. But cut your Christmas lights off when you go to bed, right? Or put them on a timer, too. So if you're one of those people who like to keep your tree on for a little while, you want to make sure you know what, they getting on my nerves behind the scenes. You want to make sure that you either put them on a timer or cut them off before you go to bed just to avoid the whole fire situation. We don't want nobody's house going up in flames.
Yeah. Well, get the timer and set it for midnight because I like to, with Bubba and the husband, ride around at night and look at the lights.
Well, yeah.
So leave them on for me till about 9:30.
About 9:30.
10 o'clock. Then you can cut them.
Then you can cut them off. Okay, y'all hear that? Leave them on for theater till about 9:30, 10. And we're going to cut them off.
Hurry and Bubba.
Yeah. He like lights. He really like trees.
I like trees too.
People don't like the way he likes the tree.
He's a dog.
He like fire hydrants too.
You know what? And on that note, we're going to take one more break. And when we come back, we are going to talk about gifts. Now, this one, you're going to want to watch for. We'll be right back.
It's funny how the littlest thing can change somebody's day.
My name's Rick. High five. My name is Rick. I do a thing called Rain Acts of Kindness Everywhere.
Or perhaps even their life.
Hey, it's raining.
Thank you.
My little thing started with a tweet
I had some extra books at home. Figured I would give them out to strangers.
and ended with a movement. Now, I'm traveling that movement across the country.
Like Rick, McDonald's knows what it means to be deeply rooted in communities everywhere.
We did good.
Where to next?
Welcome back. And so our last topic, we're going to be talking about gifts, right?
Hey, yes.
So here's the thing.
The gift they keep on
The
giving.
gifts. So they say, right? So they say. Now, let me ask y'all this question because it came up.
Okay.
With men, let me get my thought together because this is about to be
This
ooh-wee.
is a good one.
With men and women, right, oftentimes it has been stated that the exchange of a gift between men and women, right? The man will buy the girl, a nice gift or whatever, and then she will turn around and give the gift of sex, right? Is that really considered a gift?
I am a married woman.
Obviously, her gift worked. Okay.
I am a married woman.
Okay.
That's all I got to say.
That's all you got? Okay. What you think, Tori?
I have never provided that as a gift. I look at it like it may be the cherry on top, but like say for instance, Christmas, birthday, Valentine's Day, I ain't gonna be like, here's some, as Lovely would say, coot nudie,
Yes.
and this is it for you. Like, unless like he should understand, like if maybe if you're dating somebody who isn't financially stable and can't, maybe if they're not financially stable, maybe a nice card and some coot nudie will suffice, or cook them some food or something. But yeah.
What if he buys you lingerie?
Then he wanted the cool nudie.
Then he did want
It's
it.
implied, see.
It is implied.
Okay, just
Also,
check
you want me to go put
Just
this
checking,
out?
I remember.
Yeah, I personally have never provided that. Like, this is the gift, but I do look at it like it's the icing on the cake because like you still want it, but it's not.
It's not a gift.
It's not
a gift at all. Like. Not to down ourselves. We're still precious and we're still amazing and all that great stuff, but it's not a gift.
Don't be
Stop being cheap.
Okay, look, let me put my man's shoes on real quick. Don't be expecting for me to cash you out and buy you all this stuff and you gonna give me something that I can have later. Yesterday, last week. How about 2 months ago? Don't try to gift wrap the cool nudie and act like it's a surprise. Yay, it's not a fucking Jack in the Box. It's not working for me. It's not a gift.
Unless it's for the first time.
It's not a gift.
Well,
What if it's the
there's
first
that.
time?
So there's that.
Yeah.
So if
See, I
it's
like that.
the first time, then perhaps However, I still think it's the icing on the cake because I just don't see that as being
Put the icing on your cakes.
Let me rephrase that. It is a gift, right? It's a gift. But it shouldn't just
it's
be
not a
the
Christmas
only
gift.
gift.
Thank you. Yeah, it's not a birthday gift. It's not a Christmas gift. It's not a,
No. Mm-mm. This ain't no Secret Santa and no.
That is definitely not a Secret Santa gift.
Now, as a woman, I'll receive that gift very well
it's gonna be
from a
gift.
man due to the fact that that's not something that they give regularly as a gift.
Right.
Surprise me with a candy cane, if you will.
Wrapped up.
I'll take it. Put the little ribbon on that boy. Let me put a little
ribbon.
It's gotta make that noise.
When she said Secret Santa, all the faces that I can remember on jobs, and I'm like, ooh, that's like a Halloween right there. Ain't none of that Christmassy. I don't want to see none of them people.
No.
Yeet.
Yeet. And on that note, we would like to thank you for joining us today on the Every Woman Show. We are taking a break for the holiday season. We will see you all in 2023.
After the hiatus.
Happy New Year's.
Happy holidays. Happy New Year, people.
Happy Kwanzaa, Hanukkah.
Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa. Yeah, all of them.
Christmas, Hanukkah. What?
Say it again.
Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa.
Hansa Kwamaka.
Christmas, I'm going to have to use that one day. I'm going to say that to everybody I see. Hey, happy Christmas, what?
Yeah, that's okay. I forgot. I'm not going to even try.
Hey, that's all I'm saying.
I'd have to write it on my hand.
I can't even get it out, so never mind. How about
Christmas,
that?
Christmas,
Lama Demon.
Bam, bam.
Hanukkah, Kwanzaa.
Christmas, Hanukkah. Christmas, Hanukkah. What's the other one? It's Christmas is Hanukkah.